This could be one hell of a grenade from Mezzi. If he can slow down the whole push, he can call in the backup, and they might actually have time for it. This is so sick. So many more grenades, but there's Mezzi trying to slow them down already. Fire behind him as well, and he's out swinging in the open. The backup is still another 5 seconds away. He has to either stay alive, but preferably they need a kill before that bomb's going down. Cloud9 there, slow down on the other side. Fnatic, they're starting to get there. Roy with the backstab to take down Hobbit is a good start.
It's a very good start, but the bomb is planted. Cloud9 have established their crossfire. The retake begins. There is no kit available. The headshots are plenty. Mezzi cracks things open. He was one defending the bomb site initially, and he's done his job here as the CTs find frag after frag. It's down to Perfecto here, joined by Shiro. They're finding the kills, but it looks like Fnatic have done enough, and they absolutely have there. Great retake and a great read overall. You don't see many incendiaries.
Giving them, and that might be a problem. We'll see. Suspicious smoke, this one. I'm sure someone's going to be watching it. You know that someone could be playing around it. Roy's right in the middle of it. If it fades, he's on his own, and he's going to push forward. Actually, will get the kill on Axal, but surely someone's going to be able to trade this one, see if he can do anything more. Runs out of bullets at the end. It's the Deagle on Perfecto to take him down, and Electronics wreaking havoc at the back line with the MAC-10. Taking down Dexter, leaves Crims and Mezzi. 2 versus 3.
Retake grenades coming through as well, trying to deny that plant, and it's getting scrappy out there. Just Mezzi remaining, no longer the in-game leader. Known to be a fragger, but can't deliver in this particular round, that it will be a 4-spy victory for Cloud9. And like I said, maybe given a bit too much freedom on that A ramp, they were way too close, and Roy, until the T's commit towards the plan here, Axel chomping at the bit here. Once they get stuck in, he knows the swing is coming any second. The bomb is planted, and still a 5-on-5. How do you retake this one? You've got barely any utility, but that certainly helps. Double kill from Afro, and all of a sudden they've got a 4-on-2 advantage.
There has to be something like that, but here comes the backstab though. Perfecto gets one. He's ready to throw down the Molotov. Nice close range shot, and the grenade lands in front. I think it might have got up in the air. I don't know, it's way too deep. That needed to be on the bomb. That's a bit of an issue. 2 versus 2 now. There's no one defusing it yet. Perfecto, we can't get a second backstab, and now they might have a chance at it here.
No kits.
Kit, you're absolutely right. So 10 seconds, not going to happen. Shiro standing, holding the line, and now the Glock comes out. Instead, it's hunting him down, and I think he's done plenty here, even with the knife just on the bomb, looking for it. It's going to be the round for Cloud9. They just did not have the kit. They needed that with the smoke.
Oh, that's so unfortunate. As I mentioned coming into this round, sure, you've got enough for a buy. Defuse, you have to take everyone down first. Such great effort as well. A 4-on-2 conversion after the bomb planted at a 5-on-5. But Shiro, that's the most important shot of the round there, denying that defuse. And he didn't even know what was going on. Lost in the source towards the end, swinging the knife at nothing, but it didn't matter. The bomb was already too far gone, and that's a massive round. And here it comes, they're setting it up at this point. And you just don't have much utility. You've got Mezzi with no grenades whatsoever. Afro has to deliver. He misfired. He didn't fire a shot.
No, because the Molotov was landing on him and he was low on health. He had to run. Axal with a double opening instead. And a 5-on-3 just like that. You said it already, Henry. Not a single grenade left in that. Nothing to slow them down. No smokes to maybe hold them back. Just, I mean, it's a perfect call coming out from Cloud9 at the moment.
Yeah. They garnered access towards the B steps, knowing the finances on Fnatic is still an issue for them, and they just didn't have the utility to hold on. Absolutely nothing in their back pocket there. Had he had a smoke, maybe you could have denied some sort of access, blocked off a choke point, but when everything's wide open, you've got Afro with the AWP, couldn't even fire off a shot. He had to find at least one to take some of the aggro away from Mezzi, and maybe he can get one of his trademark spray downs, but not meant to be.
I think, to be honest, I think he got cold feet, ironically, because they did throw a Molotov at him, but he just didn't want to stick around. He just felt like, I'm gonna burn alive here, and it's not worth it. But yeah, he probably did have to get at least one shot off.
As we go towards middle this time, and this is a perfect call, right? You've shown so much presence towards A and B time and time again. They haven't really utilized middle, and now going for a split here when there might not be any presence there whatsoever. Roy will do some damage towards Shiro, and actually Afro takes him down. The first advantage they've had since the pistol landers.
Shiro pre-firing a little bit higher up. Afro's good for another one. That's what they need. That's the start. Now they can't give this one up. They have to hold on, but hold the phone, Henry. There's a double push in the middle.
Yeah,
Axel and Perfecto, they're really deep. It's a 5-on-3, but...
And they're pushing in towards B. This is actually a nice call. Feeling the threat of middle. They won't be giving anything away, but Axel, he's on the hunt. This guy's hungry. Free B has been found, and there'll be another player there. Down towards the B steps, and Roy might have just saved the day there.
Yeah, that should be a good spray down. Nearly takes Axel as well. He's on his own, but he does get the kill. A little bit of a nade. Doesn't really tag him up too much. He's still got a Molotov Axel, so he could buy a bit of space maybe. He's going to try and be quick with it, and Dexter will just swing wide instead and take him down. Second round on the board for Fnatic, and my God, did they need it. But they're not showing up, and that's suspicious. And now on the A side of things, You can see they're ready on the ramp. Only 30 seconds left here. Roy very open. If he dies, the A bomb site's probably going to go down. That might have been a bit of a misstep. They could have played for time. 20 seconds now, Henry.
He's in the smoke. This is the only play that can save the day, Anders. If they overlook him, there's a chance, but Perfecto covers all the angles. Crims with their speculative spray actually denies the plant with 8 seconds. This round has turned on its head.
5 seconds left. They're running right through. No scope on the one side, and they're out of time. If they can find Afro, they might still have 1 second, but they can't. They have no idea. They're going to get the no scope. They're going to kill every single one, but they will still lose the round.
So you've got to be active here. You can't just rest on your laurels and crossfires. Someone needs to find a kill, or at least get information. That's what Crims is going for now.
Once again, a diffuse kit in sight here. So once the bomb is planted, it's a big problem. Axal patient on that corner. In the middle, Crims is going to be the first victim of the round, but this is not bad. Dexter and Afro getting back into the double kill for Afro before he's out of there, but it's Perfecto to bring it back into line. 2 versus 2, a massive health advantage for Fnatic at about 35 seconds. The bomb, it's all the way over there on Perfecto. They need to group up and try and play this one. This is like 30 seconds, so they could do something with it.
Well, there we go. Fnatic needed some gimmicky plays there. Like I said, they need to be pushing, going for some boosts, and it's working out for them. Massive health advantage. B bomb site technically open for now, but the rotation coming through from Mezzi. Only got 2 kills to his name. Should be able to make light work of these players. As long as he stays alive and get 1, just like that, it's perfect. Denies the plant. 8 seconds once again. And Axel left with 29 points of health. And a kill. Mezzi, no. He can plant. That's going down. Oh, what? It said 4 on the screen, Anders. That's the rule. If it says 4 and the plant comes in, you've got it.
Did he take another second? And another boost on the other side.
Indeed.
Trading boosts. But no one actually finding anything yet. Axal is suspicious. He's aware that someone could be up on that little ledge. It's going to be the MP9 that they run into first. And look at that, 98 damage on Axal.
Yeah, but they had the prime crossfire there. Crims just holds position. They at least get a trade. He exposes himself and leaves the setup, essentially. And now Mezzi's on an island. There's nothing he can do here. Like, he's dead. It's done. So you had a crossfire, but Crims just kind of like disabled it. They just didn't want to be part of it anymore. So he goes down alone. The MP9 shut down, and this is where things get a bit rough now, because your loss bonus on the CT side is going to be at $1,900 going to the next round. So you have to save these 2 weapons. There's no 2 ways about it.
I mean, there are teams now that are experimenting a lot with the economy, actually buying the M4 even in save rounds, just the odd one. So if you have to save one, I feel like you're almost having that round anyway. Why not just go for it?
Hello.
They're doing a fine job. Roy with a double spray down, and the FAMAS up front with Afro. This is looking beautiful at the moment. They're just cleaning it up. They didn't need anything else, Henry. Throw all the theory crafting out the window. The FAMAS and the M4 did all the work.
That's the best possible outcome. You put your 2 rifles towards the A ramp. They go hyper aggressive. They hit their shots, and the snowball turns into an avalanche very quickly indeed. A 5 versus 1. They invested almost nothing into this round. 2 saved rifles, and Fnatic are back on their feet. We said they needed one of these rounds just to reignite the flame inside them, and a clean sweep on the eco. You'll see some smiles now, Anders. It's been pretty rough over there, but that is an absolutely massive round to win. Electronic knows it. And in terms of the finances for Cloud9 as well, they're somewhat in trouble. We've seen a Galil and a Mac-10 into the next round, but Roy, he has been playing heads-up Counter-Strike to say the very least at A ramp, and finally is rewarded for it.
Good nade. And a duck right under the ledge, catching Axal and puts him on half health. Getting a little bit close now with the Mac-10. You can see he's thinking about it. He really would probably love to have got flashed through to do a little bit of damage there. They're pushing out in front of Dexter. He's right there. The grenade will do the job. They're grenading Dexter just to get rid of the bomb. Yeah. That's a bit aggressive. 4 versus 4 though, but Shiro, he's the real threat in this round in the back with the AWP, and he takes down Roy, and now I think they realize Fnatic, now they're in trouble. Headshot coming through it as well. Hobbit's going to be able to spray down Afro right at the corner of the box there, and it's just Crims and Mezzi. 2 versus 4. How are they allowed to get in here? Fnatic had everyone in position at the A bomb site.
Well, they've been playing very actively on that A ramp. I think Fnatic are trying to condition them that you can't come here. We're going to be setting up the brick wall every single time, but it's the one round they don't really show any presence. Cloud9, like I said, lower by, just trying to stick to the set piece mentality, and it is a nice execution. Pretty standard one as well. Smokes left and right, Molotovs down, flashes over, and Dexter, there was even a gap in the smoke there. You thought he was going to be the hero of the round. The bomb is denied, but all of a sudden, seems like he's pulling his weight. He seems confident. Totally agree. And Mezzi, nice little off angle here. You wouldn't necessarily expect it, and Axel certainly won't. Nice trade, but Crims will maintain that advantage. Lovely setup there towards the B steps. Dexter, a crafty position as well. They're looking to find 6 rounds here. I think they might have done it, Anders.
It looks like it. I think they're vindicating that position that you were talking about earlier, having a little bit of a setup. Push through, but Afro, he's still able to adjust somehow. Hobbit, that's supposed to be a kill every time. A minute on the clock for Shiro.
I mean, he can win this. It's possible. He's got the bomb on his back. He's got a Molotov, a couple of flashes, but 3 players to find. We'll see what his first move is going to be, heading towards the A ramp. We have got Afro there, the AWP, a challenging first kill, but fortunately, he's down to half health.
The way he wanted to go for it. It's not going to be possible. Afro takes him right down, and 9-6 in the first half, Henry.
Yeah, it's a very good point. And towards the B bomb side, we'll be heading once again. The Julies in the hands of the gunslinger Axel. Baited in by Perfecto. First interaction coming through, and it's Mezzi to crack things open. A lot of damage done here. 2 CTs lying in wait. But fanatic have done it. They've cracked open the B side. They don't have to commit. They can still fall back off this one.
Nice push on top. Everyone is here for Cloud9, and that should be a bit of a warning to Fnatic. Like you said, you don't have to commit yet, and you've got the evidence that there's so many people on the B-bomb side, so just leave it alone.
It's absolutely fine. You got a 4-on-4, and sure, your original set piece has gone out the window, but Roy, he is stampeding in towards the A-bomb side, but Cloud9 have read it quite well. They've got numbers here. They've got 3 CTs, so smokes are being deployed. The Julies have been recovered as well, and Shiro lying in wait, wants to crack things open here.
Dexter getting one. Shiro in return. He's just out in front with the USB, and he's hitting the headshot onto Roy. He takes down Afro as well. Dexter and Crims, and I especially like the position for Crims. Dexter, though, how loud is he going to be? They are turning around. They know that he's coming. Not all of them looking the right way. Crims, he doesn't check the corner. There's someone right behind him, and he's going to get shot in the back of the head instead. He just missed one single corner, Henry. Otherwise, it would have been a godlike play. He was so close to making it happen, and now it's all on Dexter instead. 35 seconds in a 1 versus 3. He goes for the first. We'll pick it up. He almost pre-fired the second, but Hobbit, he's crisp and clean with the headshot, and it will be Cloud9 winning the pistol.
It was a 2 versus 1 with Dexter in the end, and 2 players at 10 HP. A real chance for him, but unable to plant, and it will be Cloud9 picking up the second half pistol round, 10-6 overall, and this was a key moment, of course. Could have knifed him when you're such low HP.
So he's performing at a high level, matching what Cloud9 are doing at the moment. Roy getting almost caught at the bottom of the ramp, but he's going to be all right with it. 87 health still. Shiro in a lot of trouble. That Kurtzen does provide no cover at all, and he's going to go down eventually. They're going to find him. Good job. 5 versus 3.
Massive opening for Axia. We'll see what he can make of it. It all comes down to timings and overlook positions. It needs to be baited in, and all 3 CTs are here, and all of a sudden, this looks like there's a chance.
There is a chance. It's making me nervous. Look at the line of Axel. He's good for the double, and now the second MP9 is going to be swung, but it's just Perfecto left.
No way.
The burst, it's gone. Like, he's picked up 2 kills, and Crims on the other side, he's made the jump down. I think Perfecto knows already, and he just has to hide in the smoke. Only 14 seconds left, and he finds the shot. Crims, that's an ice-cold play. Remember, the bomb is on the other side. If Perfecto slips away, Crims does not have the time to go on a hunting mission to find him and plant the bomb, so...
And he can do unbelievable things with that weapon. Speaking of which, Shiro the Orb once again, this time looking to best. Fnatic at the A ramp. It's a beautiful shot, but still at what cost? Fnatic fragging back in return. They've got the man advantage. It's Dexter with full mid control. Smokes off towards the elevated position. Molotov on construction as well. Mezzi looking to set up the B splits here potentially.
I think Electronic saved Shiro by just walking in front of the bullet. I think Shiro should have been dead there. That's unbelievable. 3 versus 4 though, and Afro, look at the sneak in. They don't realize this time Shiro, he's already survived 1 sneak up. This time surely it's going to be the end of it. A little bit of a missed shot, but the flick is not quite quick enough, and Afro going to continue. Doesn't look like he has a Galil. He's just cleaning up the map, goes for the fight, and it's another headshot. 3 kills for Afro as he just outright wins the round.
Afro, first map. Roy has been excellent as well. Very impactful kills, and there's another one. Hobbit dropped early. Axel will bring back a kill in the form of Mezzi here. Another 4-on-4, but the full execution is coming in right here, right now. Electronic trying to avoid the utility, but he can't. Roy, an absolute homing grenade lands at his front door, and Shiro surely can't do anything with this.
Maybe he can. If he had another half a second, he might have been able to get the shot off on Crims, but the timing is absolutely amazing. The double grenade onto Electronic, setting them up so well, and Afro lands another shot just for good measure. That's tying up the game. That's Fnatic back at 11, and Cloud9, they've been slowed down. The money is running out. They're actually in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, 11-11. They might have to make a wish here. As Cloud9 are at the bottom of the barrel financially, it's Roy with high impact once again. Just that single frag, but to open things up and sabotage the A defense like that, it's very difficult to recover. And they're actually looking towards the B bomb side. The bomb's not there, actually. This is a bit of a bait and switch. It's all a ruse, Anders. Afro's just trying to find a kill here, and his teammates are ready to pounce in towards A. That might not work out, though. Perfecto will take care of him. And now they have to commit. 50 seconds remaining. Electronic just needs information here. Doesn't have to go all in. Just retreat at this point, and that's exactly what it will do. Glitch is out somehow, but he will live to tell the tale.
He's on 1 health. Oh, and that's it. The grenade will find him. It's right back on. They can still win the round. 3 versus 3, 30 seconds. It's not a lot, but on Vertigo especially, it might not make a big difference. You can get all the way across the map. No problem with that kind of time left. Messi, he's thinking about it. He's waiting for it. Hobbit, one false step here to the left, and he's going to be dead. We'll see if it happens. He's just so patient at the back. They might not... Oh, did he see anything? It looked like he did. He might have seen the gun barrel. Yeah, they're going to throw the Molotov. I think he definitely knows. And Hobbit, he's going to be good for the 1 kill there on Roy. He was low from earlier. Flashbang is absolutely gaunt here. Shiro setting it up for Perfecto to get the double kill. And Cloud9, they finally win another round. Their 3rd one that they've won in the second half.
2 schools of thoughts there, but either way, we'll get back into the action here. Electronic, aggressive, of course, in a lot of trouble as Roy once again at this A ramp, finding these opening frags time and time again. He has been such a nuisance for them. It's Hobbit trying to pick up the pieces, and he's done a great job so far. Shiro finally finding some form here with the AWP. The bomb is down, and we're back to a 3-on-3. 16 kills for Shiro, and holds his ground, knowing he's got control of the bomb for now.
Afro's back there, and they know he's got the AWP because they got the blind kill on Electronic. There's the shot from Shiro. That's Afro down, and Shiro continue. Look at him, he's so patient. Absolutely ice-cold quad kill coming out from Shiro.
Now that's the kind of play we expect from Shiro.
Yes.
Defensive lines, precise shots, and making sure they get absolutely nothing done towards the bomb side there. That's what we want to see from him. Perfectly played there. A difficult round for Cloud9, considering they had SMGs once again. You've seen them being active towards the A ramp this time, and Shiro alone had to hit every single shot, and that's more like it. 13-12.
Cloud9 looking to get to 14 rounds. They would love that.
Neck and neck right now. Shiro going to be tested once again, and this time missing the shot. Afro punishes it. Probably wants to get his hands on that AWP if possible.
Where did Shiro's shot go? I feel like he had something going on there. I'm actually a little bit confused. Maybe the replay will show it. 4-on-4. Afro patiently waiting, and he's going to get the board for it. He is absolutely lights out in this game. 24 kills. Molotov on the other side is looking to challenge Perfecto, who himself has had a bit of a nuts game. Hobbit's going down, and Perfecto just caught in the corner. Roy back in action, and it leaves Axel in a 1 versus 3. And I don't think you can do much about it here. I think you have to give it the round. Just save the AK, especially on the CT side. And that's exactly what he's going to try and do. So Fnatic will be able to tie up the scoreline once again, and this time at 13-13.
No one will survive. No prisoners have been taken, Anders, and they will have yet another round in their favor.
See if this will play off the way that they want it to. Started to drop a little bit low on the grenades as well on the CT side. And still a minute on the clock, but a good opening. And that's the other power of the double orb, is you're not expecting it. You know Shiro is going to be the A-ramp. You're not expecting for Perfecto to be in the middle. So Crims just walks straight into the shot, and he ends up going down for it. Smokes all around that B stairwell. 30 seconds left now. Started to get a bit close now. They bring the bomb over in this way. We can see what's coming, but Cloud9 don't know yet. Axel, he's going to be the first point of contact. He's going to be the one that realizes exactly what's coming his way. Bit of a smoke, and he takes down Messi. 20 seconds, Henry. This is a nightmare.
Yeah, what a smoke that is. That might just secure the round right here, right now. As you know, you'll just be walking into the Lion's Den at that point. You run for that smoke, there's no way you're getting a kill. It's full gray screen. And with 5 seconds remaining, Roy needs to make sure he stays alive as well. That money's actually pretty decent. Hobbit, be careful, my friends. No need to commit. They don't really have the resources to justify the hunt just yet, I would say. Tying things up once again. 14-14. We're going right down to the wire.
Nobody wants to make the mistake.
Exactly right. It's quite cagey this round now.
Oh, here comes the flash swing around. It's so good. No chance to turn around. You can't hear the pin being thrown. You're just completely screwed. Roy will get one good kill in return. And Electronic, he goes down. At least leave it into 4-on-4, but that was one hell of a setup.
We're not seeing many of them on the map right now. It's Axel in towards B. Perfecto will join him with that secondary orb, meaning there's only 2 players here, Shiro and Hobbit. Shiro hasn't had a bad game, but certainly not one of his show-stopping performances.
No, it's been possible, but we'll see if it's going to continue here. He does get the kill, turns around for the no-scope. You called him out, Henry, and he's ready to step up. Huge swing comes out, just Afro left. 1 versus 4, as he's got the first kill already. But there's so much more that's needed. He's only got 20 seconds. This will be a 1 in a million round to try and win. There's absolutely no chance that he can make it past here. And Shiro will take him down instead. Triple kill for him and putting Cloud9 on 15 rounds.
And bear in mind, I said before, Fnatic have no further timeouts now. And it's now map points on their pick, and they have 2 players hovering around $2,000. This is now rough as you like. It doesn't get harder than this after such an arduous campaign to get back into this one. The 7-1 deficit, Anders, they had to claw their way back into it. The stars had to shine. Afro had to go massive. Roy. And they've got all 5 players outside B. It will be an execution. They have to commit to this one. They have no presence on the map otherwise, and it will be Axel with the opening frag. Messi has gone down.
Yeah, he got grenaded and then shot, and it didn't even matter that Axel was blind. He almost gets that kill on Roy. This is a bit of a disaster. The Molotovs are holding them back as well. Swing for Perfecto. He gets the kill, pulls out the Deagle, and in the meantime, Shiro's shown up. It's fallen apart for Fnatic. Their hopes and dreams getting crushed. It's just Afro left. 1 versus 4, and absolutely no shot here again. They know exactly where he is. There are no surprises in this round. This is an experienced team. There's no reason that any of these players should be giving up an easy kill, and they're not. You can see them just calling the freeze. He's so patient on the other side, but they're not giving him what he wants, and now he has to come and find it instead. A little bit of a swing around the corner as he's looking for it, edging his way into the fight, but they're like ghosts on the bomb site, and there's Perfecto taking him down 16 to 14. It's Cloud9 to pick up the opening map.
Well, that sets the tone for the tournament, does it not, Anders? The first map of this best of 3 delivers on all fronts, an absolute banger of a game. Fnatic take Cloud9 right to the very edge there, recovering their 7-1 deficit. But it's the class that shines through.
Can't help but think about that pistol round that they won in the opening on Vertigo, and now they lost the second one. That can't happen again. We need Fnatic to start really well. Afro getting put under some pressure, but he's got Roy right next to him, and this is a great combination. Messi with a shot as well. He's going to push on forward and shut it down. The bomb is on the ground, and there's nothing they could do. Axel on his own, and he will get picked off, just sniped away by Dexter. It doesn't get any better than this.
Messi with his best Monacy impression there, the unsilenced USP. You don't see many of those these days, and 3 kills delivered as well. It was a bit of a mid-rush coming in there. And Afro with a defensive game, holding onto his smoke, and just wants to make sure he denies access in towards A.
Yeah, that's what you need to do. He's almost dead. They're trying to push through the flash. It's amazing, and it takes the first kill. Dexter put under some pressure here, but the Lance is doing everything you could have wanted. 3 kills, he pulls out the USB, and finally he's going to be found by a Tech9. But my God, if Dexter doesn't pick up that triple, this round it might have been lost already. Bomb is going to be planted here. Axel playing it close enough for the headshot with the Tech9, but he's not going to make a difference. It's just Shiro. How has he done it? Already 2 kills. The Deagle ringing true. And he takes it to a 1 versus 1 with Crims on the other side. M4, and he misses the timing. He wanted to get away, and he's going to get found instead. There was a real moment, Henry, where that could have worked out. But it could have been even worse already. Look at Afro sneaking on in. He wants more than just a single kill. Setting it up for the double, but he gets nothing instead. Oh, he's wiped out. It's a disaster. Dexter is back at it again, and Roy as well. They have to come up with another multi-kill, but it's not going to happen. Shiro cleaning up the bomb site, opening it up for at least a bomb plant.
This game is delivering on all fronts. No round is safe, Anders. Everything is up for grabs, and we're back to a 2-on-2 here. Bomb is planted, but it's anyone's round. It's wide open as Messi will pick up yet another frag. His second in the round here. It's down to Perfecto. A great performance on Vertigo, and he'll have to go absolutely huge here to stand a chance. Famas in hand, no grenades. Needs to get the kills in his favor. First one is no problem. Does significant damage towards Crims. Another 1 versus 1 for the Swede. Can he deliver? The bomb is ticking at some pace, and Perfecto just needs to hide. He doesn't have to really do anything with this one. If he stays behind the pillar, he wins the round.
That's exactly right, and this is so smart. And again, he's one of those players, I think on Navi, they did call him a genius a couple of times, and you can see why. He just did enough. There was a kit right there. If he would have died, Crims would have been able to save the round, but Perfecto getting the first couple of kills and then hiding for the rest of it is everything you would have wanted, and it will be Cloud9 on the board much earlier than Fnatic would have loved. We'll see if this is going to be working out. A bit of a stack towards the A-bomb side and up close and personal. They got the MP9s there as well. There is a bit of a backstab potential coming in from the middle, but it's Afro. Good for the first one. Perfecto on the double, and that should be enough, I think. It's going to put a lot of pressure on Dexter.
I don't know.
He's looking everywhere. Oh my God!
I don't know, Anders.
Headshot. He's taken down Electronic. What a disgusting kill.
Yeah, that third player waiting behind the cake. The fly and the ointment, but here's Hobbit. A backstab himself. Back down to a 2-on-2 once again. All of these rounds have been so tantalizingly close, but they seem to have the information now. Crimson, another 1 versus 1, 3 in a row for him. He's converted one of them. We'll see whether he can come out on top this time. It's Shiro who's got the advantage, though, running in towards the B-bomb site, and the world is his oyster. He can plant literally anywhere. Nice open plant. He doesn't go for the default. It means he can control it from Dark and, of course, B-main as well.
I was going to say, if he had a kit, then maybe there could have been a chance here. But the fact that he doesn't, it just feels like you almost have to just run under the bomb side. And obviously, for a bunch of reasons, that's really awkward to try and do. You can see he's got one tap at it here, and he's already walking away. He's realized, yeah, there's nothing I could do. Even if he found the kill on Shiro after, right here in Dark, it wouldn't have made a difference. He just wouldn't have the time for it. So, unfortunately, it's not going to work out for Crims this time. And the scoreline's tied up already. They're just going for it. 3-man stack at the B bomb side, which to be often is really often not enough. Unfortunately, it can still fall apart here. Perfecto is going to get the kill on one. Crims manages to get just away in Dark. It's close.
I thought Kims was going to commit to that fight, and he does. I don't like it. I think falling back with the advantage was the better call here. He's got backup from A-main, so they will trade it out. Electronic down to the 2 versus 1. Oh my god, what a shot that is! No way! Afro will save the day with the AWP. He knew exactly where the peak was coming from. Electronic could have brought a show-stopping play into the field, but it is going to be Fnatic posting their third carriers one for Cloud9. It have to be the half buy here, and Electronic almost had the play of the tournament. I said that would a pinch of salt. It is the first game, but it would have been fantastic.
It would have been one hell of a clutch. Really
I think 0 per tournament is normally average, so the fact we're bringing it out here is interesting. Maybe a misfire, but maybe he's got something up his sleeve. It's still a viable weapon. It can work against just the pistols here. Doesn't look like it'll be a massive issue. And he gets a kill. Maybe the only kill we'll see with the Bizon this tournament, to be honest with you.
I love the fact that he could just keep shooting forever. It's just so
64
weird.
bullets in that baby.
Yeah, he's never going to run out. And that is probably the only real power. If they're unarmored and they're coming through the smoke, you can keep holding it down.
How much of the CSGO beta did you play? A nice walk down memory lane there, as we will see the next gun round underway. It's a difficult one for Cloud9, but they are doing significant damage. Afro down to 2 points of health. Electronic couldn't get closer. And this time a bit more active towards middle. It's the opening frag once again for Fnatic.
How does Afro get away with that one? 2 health. It's really not a lot. Some pressure being put onto the B-bomb site. Perfecto, good for the opening.
No.
But Crim's just spinning all over the place. He's sure someone's going to be coming from Dark, but nobody is. He's still getting the double kill, and it's a 3 versus 2. Now, they are tagged up on the Fnatic side. Oh, here comes the grenade. That's it. Absolute touchdown. Hobbit trying to see if he can land the headshot with the Galil, and he can. A minute on the clock, and it's Roy out in the open. He's got no idea. You see, both Crims and Roy were sure that someone would have been coming from Dark. Roy gets the kill, and he's immediately looking for Dark.
I'm not complaining, but this is wacky right now. It's the opening game of a tournament. You don't normally see this sort of high-octane action so early on, but bear in mind, you have to treat every game like it is the playoffs. Electronic, not happy about what went down there, but it is going to be the force by his most impressive work, and he'll have to deliver on all fronts here, as we'll see the AK-47 in his hands, all for Afro as well. And they both missing a shot, but he's stuck. He has to just challenge again and hopefully get one. Burning, and down he goes.
I did criticize Shiro on Vertigo for saying he's not necessarily always a playmaker. He's a little bit more defensive, but that was a wild move. Just jumping into the shot, and the Molotov in the corner to force out Afro. He had no chance here, but Crims most certainly does. What a headshot to bring down Hobbit, and suddenly it's a 3 versus 3, and a little bit of panic perhaps on the Cloud9 side of things. It's Mezzi. Gifted that AK like you mentioned, and he's good for the kill. Ooh. Got no shot. I think Dexter was triangled in. He couldn't get out of there, and they know where Mezzi is.
Mezzi is the clutch master, though. We all know it. I certainly do. You give him an inch, he'll take a mile every single time.
How do you find both these players?
You're just hoping there's a mistake made or they're out of position, you get a quick kill, and then maybe you can play with the bomb. Start getting those fake diffusers in, bait them out, but there's no real reason to even look into this and test. He touches it. Good lord. Electronic has given him something to work with here. The bomb is... But the thing is, even with the 10-second defuse here, what can he really do with it? Now he can't defuse. Great effort. Like I said, he'll get the most out of a very difficult situation. He finds both kills, won't win the round. And maybe just a straight-up A rush to send the MAC-10 in first, and as this could be one of those really exciting rounds. Electronic trying to show presence towards middle, taken down by Afro. The MAC-10 looking to deliver, needs the headshot, finds Dexter, and now upgrading to the rifle as well. They've actually got access in towards A, but Afro is here with the AWP, smoked off for now, and he still finds a kill regardless.
Axel actually ran into the HE, so somehow it's a 4 versus 3
Oh, no,
here. A
Hobbit.
little bit of a chance, perhaps. Hobbit gonna get the kill again. They don't have any head armor, so even the M4s here are gonna be super lethal on the side of Cloud9. Smoke goes up to try and slow down that Molotov just a bit. No bomb plant happening yet. It's actually not even on the site. They're drawing it back because at the same time, Shiro is opening up the
nice
B-bomb
work.
site. This is a huge play.
How much space has he captured there? He's in towards ruins already, right? So we'll see what they can make of it.
They have a kit this time, Henry. And they have a smoke as well on Crims. Those are big tools to be working with. Fnatic really need this one. They don't have any money left in the bank either. And they're going to get the opening on to Shiro. It's looking good now. Hobbit's still in the middle to hang out. And he might just get completely blocked off. He has smoke to put it away. Can he find the angle? I'm not sure this is going to be easy. Couple of shots ringing through. That a little bit of damage on, but the bomb is being defused on the other side. I don't think he's finding it. But it will come through. It's Mezzy just barely getting the defuse.
I can't believe
get any
it.
closer.
Good God, if he wins the round, Anders, with a Glock spam. And
That's
for now,
ridiculous.
things have slowed down at least. Electronic once again, loving the control he's finding in towards middle, but it looks like a B split potentially. That MAC-10 can't connect this time, but the AK certainly can. Shiro takes down Crims and gets himself a double as well. B bomb side falling apart, but Roy, so good on Vertigo. Brings it back to a 3-on-3, but he's smoked off. Nice Molotov to buy them some time here towards Dark.
Yeah, second smoke towards the center of the map. So how do you reinforce that? I think they've already called it. I think Fnatic realized they don't have the money to go for this.
Dexter's fancying it.
Oh no, I feel like this is so risky. I guess they have a lot of kits, but it's just because Roy is so low on health. They get him the AWP, but how do you even get it back into this round? Dexter, you're right. He is getting a little bit close. Afro's up front, trying to do something. He's going to be the kill onto Shiro, and the MP9 doing a little bit of work. He's on the other side with the kit already, so maybe he could tap it. They're defusing it now. Electronic goes to the swing, and this time they're not going to be able to sneak in the defuse. A good close for Electronic.
I can't believe I'm saying this. Another 1 versus 1, Anders. Like, every single round has come down to the wire.
I feel like some of them didn't connect the way that they would have wanted, because I think they would have done a lot more. Definitely seems like that could work. Electronic. It's enough for a kill to take down Roy. And
how does he know?
Right there, he just, I mean, how does he know?
How does he know?
One of the best players in the world is how.
That was absolutely sick, though.
Yeah.
Like, the awareness, he was just waiting. He was like, come on, come into my crosshair. Walk directly into my crosshair so I can just take care of you. There's no questions about it. He didn't doubt it whatsoever.
Oh, dear. That double spray down. He
Shiro.
gets the headshot onto Shiro. That's the bomb as well. They have to go back out and pick it up. This is a bit of a nightmare. Messi, he's fully firing on all cylinders. Going to be taking down the third one. Electronic goes down, and somehow the round is recovered. That should have been a near unwinnable round for Fnatic, but they just made it look easy.
That's nuts. A 5-on-3 advantage completely squandered there by Cloud9. Overcommitting towards the B main position. Shiro trying to take the peak on Crims once again. He's played very well this series, to be fair to him. The old boy is delivering on all fronts here. That huge double kill takes the aggro away from Mezzy, allowing him to spray them down. And you can see, yeah, a bit of confusion in the ranks here. Just like Electronics, like, guys, I've just done so much work for your middle, and that's how you enter the bomb site.
You don't want to be playing the last round of the half with them.
Oh, nice flash. The fun thing about Anubis, every game there's going to be something new someone's bringing to the table every tournament. Back and forth though, Perfecto will at least find a kill. It's the final round of this first half. They've won the half here, but Afro looks like he's on for a few kills, but it's Shiro who seeks revenge here. It really is all over the place right now. The action is non-stop.
It's a ridiculous tug of war. They just keep going back and forth right now. 3 versus 3 here for the 15th round. And Dexter announcing himself around the smoke he's trying to play. He's got a teammate walking up behind. I think Perfecto's about to be sandwiched in. Flashbang to set it up. I can't believe that he's still alive. How is he not got shot at the back? There we go. Crims will find the kill. But Shiro and Hobbit, they found an empty bomb site. It took all of Fnatic to clear out that kill on Perfecto. So now the question is, can Hobbit and Shiro buy time? They have 2 Molotovs, one of them already gone out, and a couple of flashes. They might be able to slow down Fnatic just enough.
3 versus 2, bomb down again. Hobbit knows he has to be active here. No crossfires will do. They have to try and find a kill. Steal one away. This is the moment, and he's done it. He knows a second player there as well. Gets the AK-47. And a bit of confusion here from Crims, but does manage to nail the kill.
Yes, he does. Shiro in the corner. Molotov already thrown up. They walk right into it. There's the first opening kill. Mezzi's on the other side. That's 20 on the British player, and he goes straight for the defuse. The kit is miles away. He's trying to see if he can find it in the last second. It's going to be close. I'm not sure if he's got it, Henry. He did get the kill, but not the round. Cloud9 walk away with it instead. 9-6 in the opening half, and this is looking great for C9 at the moment. I have to agree, Henry. I think you said it. He got 24 kills last time, Mezzi, and they ended up winning the map. They have to do it again. They have to make this work, otherwise they're going to get knocked out of the tournament. But it's a great start. Hobbit with a double. Vecto adding to that, and the bomb is right there. They've lost it already. It's just Mezzi left, and he's going to get overpowered. Hobbit with the triple. He's been a bit quiet on their second map, but this time he steps it up. And the fact that they win the pistol on this second half is dreadful for Fnatic. They're in trouble now. I think 9-6 is something you can definitely recover, but losing this pistol round is not great news. Now, there was a lot of trading of rounds at the start of the first half, and that's what Fnatic have to rely on now. They have to be thinking...
Quite impressive in these sort of scenarios. You think they can do nothing at all, but they always seem to find something here. Maybe a couple of kills are available. There's the first. Afro smoked off for now, and it should be job done for Shiro. Farms himself a ton of cash. That's the player you want to be getting that money as well. The AWPer, of course, now with the $6,000 can drop an M4 and bring out the AWP in the first gun round now.
We'll see if they can find a way to do that. This is aggressive.
Yeah, Perfecto using the veil of the smoke to get himself into a very interesting position down in Canals. Shiro with his vision denied, and now Perfecto needing to get out of here. If he gets one kill, I'll be impressed. Shiro will pick up the pieces 4 and bring it back to the 4-4. 11-6 overall here. Now going to see Roy down to 34 points at Valve, and that's such a beautiful shot from Shiro. Gets his 17th. And now on the back foot once again. Crims has been playing very well. Unfortunately, unable to connect the dots here in this particular interaction, and they'll fall back. And here we go. Roy could actually save the day here. The problem is he's such low HP, and they seem to be aware of the prospect at least. He's just holding in towards Akon right now.
He's getting some information. He's hearing the jumps up, so he knows sort of how far back they've gone. They still have the Molotov on Mezzi, and they're going to use it right there. You pointed it out. You said it, Henry. He was low on health, and that's why they probably didn't want him to be the main force of the attack. But now, instead of a 4-3, it's a 2 versus 4. Crims will be good for a couple of kills. 35 seconds left. He's got 17 overall. One of the most veteran players we have in this space, and he's been playing well his entire career, which is not true for almost anybody else. It's crazy to see. 20 seconds. Unfortunately, the bomb is not picked up on him yet, so even if he finds this kill, he's going to be really pressed for time, and I think he's missed the timing, unfortunately. Does pick up the bomb right there, makes it past the AWP, but he's got no idea. Hobbit is right behind him, and he's going to be able to shoot him in the back. He thought he cleared that out, but he just missed the timing by a second.
As we'll see, the smokes deployed early, the flashes as well. Shiro in a prime position to do damage here, but presumably will be flashed up before they commit. There's the flash, and in they go. They can make this work. There's a world.
Yeah, the opening kill is not bad, but unfortunately for them, Perfecto is just way too crisp on the other side. Not really put under any pressure. He'll find the triple and just close it out. No bomb plant allowed. 13 on the side of Cloud9, and
that's such a epic showing on Vertigo as well. Stole the show, really.
He did. It was beautiful to see. They got smokes to follow it up. They've got Shiro still with the AWP and a couple of grenades on him all the way over at the A-bomb side. This looks like it's going to be very hard to make it through. And speaking of through, this one through the smoke, Dexter gets picked apart. Afro crossing his fingers, just praying that he can make it through. He's going to find the kill, but Hobbit is there with the return, and he's going to take down Mezzi as well. You're absolutely right. That's it. Crims in a 1 versus 4. And it means Cloud9 are going to be at 14 rounds here. Just too many people will never think back and think of Crims as one of the all-time great, but just in terms of how good he's been, you know, the consistency, the level of consistency, it's so rare. I think it's going to be hard if you look month for month through his career to find many months where Crims isn't performing at a high level. Because we do need the Swedes to get back on top in Counter-Strike, you know, obviously the original country, I would say, to really sort of show how good you could be. So.
Well, Fnatic now will have to channel their inner flusher.
Yes.
Roll back the years, Anders. If we've got to do anything with this game, it's Perfecto to open things up here. Dexter pulls one back, but it looks like Perfecto is about to mow them all down. He gets another dink off towards Roy, but can they do anything else with this? The plan looks desperate. They scramble towards the bomb site. 3 versus 2 here. I dare say they can still win this round, though. There were a few opportunities for Cloud9 to end that there, but they weren't capitalized upon. But, well, there it is. Electronic makes it very easy for them, and the hype's starting to kind of dissipate a little bit now as we find 15-6. I throw mine from outside the bomb side. See what he's up to.
This is his advanced level. I like it though. Right between the obelisk and that right-hand side wall. Dexter's pushed on through. He's actually got the right idea. Perfecto.
No way.
He should be dead. But the clock comes out. And Perfecto, how does he get away with that one? Shiro gets a kill. Axile on the trade there as they did lose Electronic. And now it's a 2 versus 2. Absolute mayhem at the bomb site. And Afro trying to see if he can get a little bit closer. He's got Mezzi there already covering the left-hand side, and it's Shiro, though, with the AWP. A little bit of a different caliber weapon. Molotov goes deep, and Axile, he's going to be coming in also from the back of the side here, not going through the middle. He did think about it for a second, but I think he's going to take a more traditional route, and a nice shot. Mezzi's on point, up to 22 with that headshot.
All right, Axel, you haven't really delivered so far on Anubis. 8-16. Can you close things out for the clean finish here on Anubis? It's a beautiful first shot. Afro will remain, and he will be coming out victorious as well. Nice reaction there, swinging just as he pulled out the grenades there, and fanatic will live to fight another day, another round at least here in Riyadh Anders.
Good boost. You can do it on the other side of the obelisk as well. You don't really have to do it there. It works on either side, and it's actually very hard to beat if you're coming in from the T side unless you have some perfect smokes. But they're going to give up on that boost and walk forward instead. An easy shot from Shiro, and if you try and swing behind it, they're going to flash their way through. This is a knockout. 2 kills.
Okay, A bomb side is open. They put all their resources in towards B for that little push there, that gambit outside the B bomb side, which was perfectly executed, by the way. That's one of the best sequences of Counter-Strike you'll see. But now, a 5 versus 3 with everything to play for now to survive the tournament. They need to fend off 5 Cloud9 players who have got utility, defuse kits, of course, and just operating with Galils here. It doesn't look good, but at least the bomb is down.
They have to move out of the bombs, all right? They have to push forward and catch some of these incoming CT players, or this is not going to be working out. Flashbang is amazing, and that sets them up nicely. At least they're going to get a bit closer. 2 of them coming in from the one side. Perfecto on the kill. Only 2 players left, and now Trims in another 1vx. He's got the first 2 kills. He needs the ace, and it's not going to happen. Hobbit will take him down instead, and it's Cloud9 to continue their march on in Riyadh. And fanatic getting knocked straight out in the opening series, only playing 2 maps. That's how brutal the format is, Henry.
It absolutely is, but what an entertaining series it was, and there's only 2 maps to play, but Vertigo was so much fun. Back and forth, every round feels like it comes down to a 1v1, and that was true here on Anubis as well. The first half was electrifying. 9-6 to close things out in that first half, but could barely post around it in the second. Fnatic fell flat. It was Mezzi who couldn't find form on Vertigo as well. Show-stopping on Anubis, finally showing us that this is the potential he's got now. Now he's not going to be the in-game leader, but it's such a shame we won't get to see how this develops. It is done. They are removed from the tournament.